Hello? Hello? Hammock time.
It's hammock time.
Taking it easy
In the hammock.
What's going on? One take Sunday here on the SHAYTARDS. Bobby tired, daddy tired. So guys, we are in a comatose state right now. We have eaten 43 tacos between the two of us.
Fresh salsa that I made. Thank you
28
very much.
Rice Krispie treats. 4 quarts of homemade root beer ice cream.
So delicious.
Shaytember.
Hey, you get one day off, because if you don't have one day off, then you just go crazy like this. You're crazy.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I ate a lot, but I haven't eaten anything today. I didn't eat anything for breakfast this morning because we were rushing to get ready to go to church, and so I just ate a lot of tacos.
Let's talk about how many calories you burn though in your runs.
Let's talk about
I think
tacos.
you're okay. I, on the other hand, have not burned that many calories.
How many tacos did you have, honestly?
I had 2 tacos, but I had a lot of chips and fresh salsa.
I did the thing like where I had a taco, and then some of my taco filling fell out onto the plate.
Became nacho.
So then I'm like, you know what I'll do with that? I'll just go get a bunch of chips and make some nachos. So then I went and got a bunch of chips, and then since I was making a little nacho with my taco stuffings that had fallen out, I thought, well, I should throw a little bit more cheese and salsa.
Might as well.
There's some beans.
Put all that mixture in another taco.
And then I had those nachos, and I was like, whoa, those like little half nachos that I made from the taco stuffing was pretty good. I'm gonna go make me some real nachos. So I had like 3 plates of taco nacho-ness that was delicious.
Taco nacho-ness.
Do you guys love taco nacho-ness?
Nachos.
Do you know whose birthday it is today? Our good buddy and rock and roll legend, Charles.
It is?
You didn't know that?
Charles.
You haven't been on the Twitsters?
Charles Trippy.
Charles Trippy.
Charles Trippy.
Charles Trippy was one of the very first people who I ever met. In fact, as of people that you know,
as YouTubers,
that you guys know, yeah, he's the very first YouTuber. The very first gathering I ever went to in San Francisco on Pier 39, he was the first person to come up to me and say hi to me. And he's like, hey, what's going on, Shay? And I was like, he knows me. And that was over 4 years ago today.
And if you don't know Charles, he is one of the nicest people you will ever meet.
Truly.
So
even though he's pied me in the face twice. Dang it.
He did it in a nice way.
Somebody had suggested that I should go and pie him in the face for his birthday, but I had to be here at this stupid family reunion.
You better come to my
Look,
reunion.
I'll show you guys where we're at. This is Mommy Tard's backyard. She grew up in this backyard.
Look at these trees that we're hanging at the hammock in.
We're in a
were
hammock.
Tiny when I was little.
Mommy Tard literally grew up in this house right here. She was brought home from the hospital. Is that true? Mm-hmm. There's tents and trailers, and there's kids on swings over there.
Yeah.
Hey, baby Tard, how you doing? You having fun with your cousins? You having the time of your life?
You know why she's
Do you
so
love
happy,
me?
right?
Okay, I'm gonna watch. Let's see. Can you guys see? I don't know if you can see. Underdoggy! So
you know why she's so happy today?
Because it's sugar day. It's a sugar day.
She goes, Mom, can I have 3 cookies? And I didn't tell her no. And she looked at me like,
no
way. I can have 3 cookies.
So listen, if you haven't, go wish Charles Trippy a happy birthday on Twitter and on his videos and every other place.
Birthday,
So being
Charles
in Mommy Tard's
Trippy.
hometown, ew, you're ugly. Why did I marry you? Ew, why would you want to marry somebody like that?
That's the ugliest face you've ever made for me.
So she grew up, like I said, don't get my finger out of your nose. She grew up in this town, and so when we went to church today, we went to her church that she grew up in, and there's a lot of people that knew her, from growing up, and who else was there is her old boyfriend. The guy
so many old boyfriends.
that when I was trying to convince her to marry me, this guy was on a mission, and she was waiting for him to come back from his mission. And my goal was to steal her from him. And he was there today, and he actually taught the class that I was in. But he's a nice guy.
Did you talk to him?
Yeah, no, we were cool. He's nice. I can see, he's tall and dark and handsome. He's like,
Do you want to go out with him, honey?
I was just wondering if you wouldn't mind. Like, we had a talk after our class, and we just thought maybe we'd go on a bike ride or something. And we didn't know if you'd feel weird about
We're
that
gonna
or
be
not.
besties.
But it was cool. And anyways, so this is One Take Sunday. We're just hanging out, you know. Suntard
Enjoying
went.
the family reunion. Here, do you need help?
I need
I'll
something.
be your pillow.
I feel like my head's back, and I feel like it's showing my double chin.
Mine too.
Oh, double chin.
You got my nose hairs.
My
Let's
head's
all
back.
let's put our heads up so we look better.
There we go. Is that
Do
better?
we look better, guys?
So we're just breezing out in a hammock. We just had delicious nacho tacos.
Nacho taco
And
time.
we had homemade root beer ice cream and Rice Krispie treats. And tomorrow we are driving back to California because the kids have school on Tuesday. So they only missed one day of school because they didn't have school Friday,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
I saw some of you
That's the goal. Trying to miss as little
at school. So they only missed one day of school for this whole little trip we had. So they'll be back on Tuesday. Are we going to make it? Because if we leave tomorrow,
we're gonna do our besties.
we're going to have to drive straight through, which is 13 hours of driving. So we're going to try to make it back for Tuesday. But yeah, it was just a quick trip to Idaho and to see the family and to be here for Momley's family reunion. And it's been a lot of fun.
Sometimes you just got to take those opportunities, you know? It would have been easy to be like, I don't want to go. Ew.
Yuck. Yucky.
You're gross.
And it rained. It
It was
poured
so
rain
fun,
yesterday. And
These
it
are
got
the
in trailer.
memories, guys. These are just memory building moments.
The moments, the fabric of our lives. Is that a cotton commercial?
Yes.
Anywho, what's it? I'm gonna run a long ways tomorrow, and I'll be thinking about these delicious nacho tacos, taco nachos.
We're going to have lots of leftovers. Where are you going to run? How far are you
I'm gonna try to run 15 miles
You
tomorrow
better get up
because I have
early.
my SHAYTARDS goal is to run 200 miles, and yesterday I ran 13.3 miles, which is good. That's about on pace what I want to be at.
Maybe
but,
we'll just drive, and then I'll drop you off 15 miles from home.
You know what? I
can
was
run the
reading
rest
this
of the way.
book by this guy named Dan Carnassus, I think. He's like the dude who ran 50 marathons in 50 states in 50 days. And he said that when they would go on family trips, he would get up early and he would head like down the freeway. And then the family, like by the time they got up and got dressed and got breakfast and headed out, they would just pick him up alongside the interstate.
I guess that's
What
a
if I
good
did that?
idea.
What if I just said, okay, I'm leaving, pick me up in a few hours?
Wait,
Because to
one
run
stipulation. You got to help me pack everything first so I can chill and relax for like a while, and then I'll pick
and then you come pick me up. Because to run 15 miles takes me a little over 2 hours, so I could get like 2 hour head start on you guys.
You could.
Well, that's the goal.
And then you'd stink
That's
the rest
the thing.
of the way home.
Oh, yeah, it's true. I'd be all sweaty in the van.
That's okay.
Anyways, all right. One Take Sunday. We love you guys.
We do.
We're just chilling in
It's
a hammock.
true. We wouldn't invite you into our lives if we did not love you.
That's true. Tell them something from your childhood that happened in this backyard. Did you have your first kiss back here or anything?
No.
Where was your first kiss? Your first kiss was when you snuck
My first
out.
kiss was next to the fire station.
You should have got busted. With who? What was his name?
Brad.
We talked about this.
Bradley.
And that's not the guy who was in church. She kissed lots of dudes. She had lots of boyfriends. Listen, Bradley, I'm coming after you, bro.
Let's talk about how many girlfriends you had.
So many. I remember in my journal, I used to have a list of like 14 or 15 girls that I kissed. And it was like,
You had a list?
Yeah, I would write them in my journal. Like I had numbered them. And I was like so proud that I'd kissed over 10 girls.
Kissing list.
And I remember like I had numbered them all.
The goal should be as little as possible.
You need experience. That's why I'm such a good kisser,
I'd probably
babe.
kiss more boys than you kiss girls.
How many?
anyway,
Okay, that's the
so-
question to leave in the comments today. How many people have you kissed? I
And if
think.
you haven't kissed anyone, then good for you.
I wonder
Keep
how
it
many
that
my list
way.
is total, my whole life.
You're making yourself sound really awful right now.
I'm gonna say
Oh, let
probably.
me count. Oh
I'm
my
gonna be
gosh,
honest.
there's so
Okay,
many.
you be honest. Be very
So-
honest. How many people have you kissed your whole life?
I don't know. Last time I've calculated it.
Think about it. I'm gonna say probably. I'm like 20 to 25.
I would say that too.
Serious?
Mm-hmm. Hey, Carl! I'm gonna punch him in the face for you guys, just for you.
I think mine's 40 actually. Mine's
40?
40. I don't
You
know.
changed it from 20
I
to
just
25 to
I
40.
want to have more than you. I think I don't know,
Oh,
probably,
honey.
I don't know. How many of you people have you kissed? Name them. I want all their names, social security numbers, and phone numbers in the comments below. How many people have you kissed?
This is turning out really awful. I've only kissed
Look,
there's
there's 26.
One.
There's
I've
my
only
26th
kissed one
kiss.
man for real.
Okay, we're gonna make out. Bye, guys.